Welcome to another reflection of mine. Don't mind the laundry. I just realized I put it there. I literally just finished it. So I'm not a mess. And also I'm wearing a hat because I'm really tired and my hair is also a mess. It's not a good day for that. But anyways, let's get started into talking about the reflection for PR and promotion. So I'm gonna go over here. So once it actually clicks. So my key takeaways from this lecture is big thing is sales promotion is definitely a short-term solution. So if you have like a big problem, you're going to be able to maybe generate some awareness and bring in some new people. But because of sales promotion, essentially you're selling your products at a lesser price. You're giving something away, so you're going to be taking on more costs. Now there's a reason why you have your regular cost layout, and if you keep taking on more costs, you'll in the long run you're probably going to run out of money, and it's not going to be a great long-term solution. You always have to be mindful of that. Then we have PR is uh is all about engaging in public perception and just sort of like a back and forth going on. And thirdly, we have both PR and promotion can be very effective if they're utilized correctly. So like some companies may really want to heavily use PR and promotion, and some may not want to be, depending on how they want to be perceived and what their goals are. So what I agree slash disagree with. So for me, I never really disagreed with anything. The one thing that I can really that stood out to me is when we are talking about the contest. So like the people that won at Tim Hortons, due to their glitch, it sort of cheesed me just hearing that one story about how they didn't get paid. It's like Tim Hortons, you're worth billions of dollars. Like pay these people 10K. Like who cares? Like you have the money. So I do think companies should be held liable when it comes to um, activities of that nature. Otherwise, all the other like promotional tactics I thought was very interesting and on the point. I know in my sports management class, my prof has worked for Nike, and she said that they actually purposely don't do sales promotions and they do um, like limited drops so that they could actually position themselves as a high value product instead. Because if you do sales, then people might perceive you not to be a very high quality product because you can get discounts. What surprised me, so a big thing is like the amount of trade show promotions that there are. I believe there's six here. I was looking at the slides. Whoops. Yeah, there's six. So I never really thought too much of that just because it's a very large medium that I'm not really engaging with because I am not a business. So it's one of those things where I know we're not the market, but I just didn't realize how many different kinds of outlets there are for people that are trying to sell to other businesses. So the significance of this content. So we did go over all the different functions of PR promotion and how you might want to approach it in terms of if I'm trying to utilize something in a strategy in like the workplace, um, this kind of content can show like the benefits and the potential cons that will come with it. So it's just like keep in mind, similar to everything that we've talked about before in this class. And then it's like how these marketing efforts can influence consumers and how we can utilize it too. So like a promotion, you're gonna get like let's say a contest, you're gonna get a lot of awareness for it and make and potentially influence like how people live their lives with depending on the prizes, right? Because if somebody wins a car, that's gonna change a lot of different things for them. So did I change my mind about anything? I really couldn't say I did. Pretty much everything in this lecture didn't really take me off guard. Like even like we talked a little bit about like rewards applications. I'm like using them and not using them. For me, I'm pretty like um indifferent in terms of whether I would want to use it. Like I have a Starbucks thing just because I work there. So when I buy food, like I might as well earn points. So like it makes sense, but like I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing and I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's just sort of there. What did I thought? Oh yeah, so then this goes back to the pure amount of categories. Cause like I took a business marketing class where we talked about some things, whereas like because it was all about B2B business. And like I knew that there's trade shows and stuff of that nature. I just didn't really think of it as like promotion. Like I thought it was just um like a way to get, well, I guess that sort of is promotion, but I didn't like think of it like that. I always just thought, okay, this is how you get your product on the market for people like businesses. What I want to learn more about is like how would companies use promotion tactics that you could like benefit from in the long term, where obviously it might not be good for the short term, but like if there's a way to then utilize it. So like for example, Tim Hortons does like a yearly roll up the rim to win. And it sort of just like keeps them relevant. And then similar to before, I said like how can apply at school and work. You can generate ideas and like buzz around some products that may be struggling at work. So if you're like, I don't know what to do, our products aren't selling, we just don't have enough awareness. By creating like promotions such as either sales discounts, um, contests, or any of like sweepstakes, bonus packs, like all of that, you're going to be able to hopefully draw in some new customers that weren't willing to do it before. And then in terms of like schoolwork, I was just always got to relate it back to the IMC campaign, where if you viewed a promotional issue with Sports Check, you might want to use that. I think I talked about in my pitch video a little bit of a PR issue, trying to get their perception to be changed, where they're not some like ragtag team of just not high quality products. And you might want to head down the route of trying to get people to think that they are. And then going into some examples. So like, the biggest one that I thought of right away, we sort of briefly mentioned in class for sample, was the Costco. Just because at the end of the day, I think more than anything, like when people go to Costco, you think like for me, like as a kid, my grandma would be like, "Oh, we're going to Costco," and then I would just go and eat samples like all day. Like I wouldn't really shop. So that was a huge one for me because I guess if you really think about it in terms of marketing, when I was younger, this is how a lot of new like I would buy, or not I wouldn't buy my whoever was buying me food, parents, grandparents, whatever, they end up might buy like a box of whatever I tried because I really liked it, and that would be good on Costco because otherwise I wouldn't know that I liked it. Now it's a different story. Now I don't really eat very different things, as I do have a meal plan that I do follow, um, for for reasons that it's just my crazy head, wanting to be as big as possible. So it's all for the gains. So I don't do it as much anymore, but it's very effective. Then I have PR. So you might not know who this is, but this is just from like a TV show. And this girl's name's like Olivia something, but it's from Love Island. She was very hated, and people really didn't like her. So they voted her off, because she was on the show for quite a while, for as much as people didn't like her, and they finally got her off. And then um, like it's very obvious that she's going to be seeing like the amount of hate. Like it's no joke how much people hated this girl. And now she's going like on a tour, and it's like a public apology. And obviously there's going to be some people that are buying it, and then some people that are really skeptical and saying like it's just her PR team literally trying to guide it. or guide her, and she is like an actress, so she can sell it too. But the whole point is it's like damage control and reputation, because they sort of made her look like a villain on screen, and as much it's really tough, but there's that, and then next we have extreme couponing. So that was like the third thing I thought of, because I'm like, I swear I've heard some guy like go to, I think it was like a grocery store or something, and buy like $100 worth of like products for like 30 cents. Or like at first they charged him like $1 and he got upset because they overcharged him by like 70 cents. So then they had to redo everything. I thought that was hilarious. But the point is that coupons are still a very big or a large impact on the promotion as well, and how people can utilize it. And I think now moving coupons to digital is very effective as well. Like, for example, not that I order it very often, but like during the Super Bowl is one of those times where it's like when I'm with my friends, it's like, okay, let's order pizza. And uh, we always order based on whatever coupons there are on the website, because we don't want to pay full price and we want to find the best deals. So I think coupons are very valuable for customers that may not be as repeat, and they just want to have a quick buy, and it sort of provides a advantage to go with certain companies over other ones if the other ones don't have a coupon. And I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching this video. Let me see if I can, here we are, and have a great day.